who is this person who makes us think as moms that we actually are wasting time? Who is doing that to us? Like,
Mom-splainer. It's a
mm,
mom-splainer.
and I feel like if we like keep comparing ourselves to moms who do it all, then we're just going to assume that we're lazy, you know? Like,
Well,
I don't
and
need
define
that.
do it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Your Mom Enough, the podcast for moms who love their kids but miss themselves a little too.
We're Shawna and Cara, two moms, two lifestyles, one mission: to help you stop guessing, start growing, and reclaim your sense of self without the guilt.
This isn't a parenting podcast. It's a place to explore who you are now and who you are still becoming.
Because confidence is a practice, not a destination, and you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hiya.
Can you believe episode 29? Let's get right to it.
That's crazy. Do you think we
I
should
feel
think about like some sort of way to celebrate? I was going to say episode 30, but we don't have enough time to figure that out.
to celebrate because we're
So maybe
celebrating.
like we should start planning a celebration for like episode 50.
Oh my gosh, maybe we should dress up. Can we wear a fancy hat?
Something. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it.
Okay.
Maybe
All
we
right.
could do a giveaway.
Oh, yeah, let's do a giveaway.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Stay tuned.
I think we need to do a giveaway.
We'll talk about
That's
a giveaway.
fun.
Episode 50 giveaway coming at you. Anyways.
Okay. So the last time, well, let's give a little update because I feel like, those friends of you who are watching us on YouTube, I just got to show you this. Like, what is this? Baby number 2. I'm 20 weeks. My bump is popping, you guys. If you're just listening.
It's actually funny to me because it is a blessing that you didn't have to try to hide this pregnancy.
Oh, because it's clearly obvious.
You should like wait for somebody to ask you and go, no, why? Why do you
I'm
think
not.
that?
Why? Do I look bloated?
Why?
No, it's so
Yeah.
bad that people are asking me if I'm having twins.
Okay, I would like to say that I don't understand as a society why we still feel comfortable asking anyone, any person, but very specifically pregnant women about the state of their body.
But I feel like even like one of the grandparents said to me like, "Whoa, you're really big." Like, thanks.
If I was like, let my inside thoughts be outside, I would have said, thanks, you too.
Yeah, how do you respond to that? Anyways,
I never did it. Gratefully.
thankfully, because you'd have no friends.
Well, no. Gratefully. So I always said that if and when I was ever pregnant, if people touched my stomach, that I would just touch theirs. Because I will touch and hug people I love and know, but I am not a I don't know you, touch me person. I'm not a casual
If you got
hug.
a bump in the front, everyone's welcome to touch you. That's how it feels like. Like it's like,
no.
you're in my personal space.
And I turned up my prickle vibe. I was like, no. But I always had this idea that like if people reached out and touched my belly, I would just reach out and touch them.
I'm gonna try that.
Do it and then report back because I just think it's so
I wish I could know they're gonna do it and have a camera on them.
right? And just like touch them back. Just put your hand on their stomach and just hold it there and keep eye
Awkwardly
contact.
look at them.
Yeah. What is that? Anyways, not the topic today, but it's real.
Well, okay, so here's what we are talking about today is, do moms really have time, or are we scrolling it all away? So we had kind of said like, I don't know, like, do I do time? And then you were like, we're going to do
Let's find out.
We're going to find out. We're going to write down everything that we're doing throughout the day. And I was like, what did I just get myself into?
You're going to do a time audit because in the business world, we do that when we're like trying to figure out our resources being allocated correctly. Nobody cares, right?
Yeah.
But we ask people to like write down what you're doing every 30 minutes so we can see, not like spy on you, but get a sense for like, do we need to read?
Slash spy on
Mhm.
you.
It's less spy
Yeah.
on him. But anyways,
In a nice way.
we're like, let's spy on ourselves. Let's do a time
Yeah.
study. And like,
Nice.
because we had talked last time about like the tendencies of like following through on things.
Mhm.
And I have been struggling. I'm still
Mhm.
on the bus
Yeah.
on the get back to a consistent exercise struggle.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, I feel like I don't have time. Is that true? Or am I using it as an excuse? Let us find out.
Yes. So we did.
We did it. How was your
Um,
study?
well, and that's the thing is like I kept saying to myself, like, I have no time. I have no time to do anything else. Like this, I am swamped.
Right.
And maybe moms at home, you felt like this too. Like you're just drowning in responsibilities with zero margin left for yourself. Or maybe you just like exhausted yourself so much that all you have left is to be able to scroll on the phone.
The social.
Um, and so so my little audit, I found out that I did scroll for an hour and a half. Now, that hour and a half included, um, I've been potty training
But
and my daughter's not happy about it. And it disrupted her sleep. So she did wake up quite upset. Actually, she wouldn't even go to sleep that day.
uh,
So I held her in my arms for an hour. I was nap trapped for an hour. Um,
so here's what I find interesting about that. Sorry to interrupt you, but
no, no,
just
no.
before you continue,
Yeah.
is that you're classifying that as time you could have been doing something. You could not have been doing anything else.
I could have read a book. I could have read an ebook. I could have,
Yeah, but not the
yeah,
point. Like,
yeah,
not the
that's,
point.
that's true. That's true.
And it's not as I wanna just clarify, the
Hmm.
whole premise was not like a scroll shaming opportunity.
No,
Sometimes you do just need to scroll,
I
moms.
and I think that is amen to that because I think because I felt so bad that we were doing the time audit and that I was sitting on my phone for an hour and I'm like, oh, this is adding up. This is adding up. I probably would have scrolled longer at night because I lay in bed and scroll.
Girl, same.
Like it's my job. Like I'm saying like an hour probably. I would like to say it's a half an hour, but
But
that
I
night I
think
only did a half an hour, but I'd say normally it's like an hour.
but
I
I'd say there are 2 interesting things here. Number 1, um, you we both did this. I'm gonna talk about it when I share, but,
yeah.
you classified this scrolling time as, like, wasted time, but you're literally holding a baby that will not sleep otherwise. Like, what
Yeah.
are you gonna do? And the thing is your phone's always with you. You're not carrying a novel in the off chance that she falls asleep in your arms. So I think you're
Or
off
my laptop, like set the laptop up on her
right.
head.
Just carry it around and strategically place it around you so that at any given moment, you might be
Mhm.
able to use it if she just conks out. Like, no. Um,
Mhm.
that was the first thing. The second thing is gone. I
Mhm.
don't know what it is. I had 2 points, but the second one's gone.
That's alright.
Oh, I think it was genuinely like part of our mission here
Yeah.
is we're looking at this concept that your children grow up to take care of themselves the way they witness you taking care of yourself.
Mhm.
And it's real and it's also such a challenge because
Mm.
it's like I don't always have the opportunity to take care of myself because I'm taking
Yeah.
care of you. And that's not said in resentment and it's not said
No.
in
Yeah.
anger, but
It's
it
just
is a
a fact.
reality.
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
So I think you're off the hook for that. Did you feel
Yeah.
like, now I'll ask you this, and
Yeah, yeah.
maybe you have more to share, and I'm just interrupting. I'm
No, no.
interrupting. I'm
No, you
interrupting as a person.
no, you're good. It's fine.
Um,
I love hearing what you have to say.
did you feel like you were conscious of the fact that you were tracking time, so you did things differently than you might
I
have
think a
if
little
you
bit. I think that
Mm.
played in a little bit. Like, I wonder if someone was actually, like, spying on me. Like, do you know how, your phone can be like, "Oh, you were on this slash" but it's tricky because, like, with our line of work, like, working on this podcast, I am on Instagram a lot, but it's not that I'm doing it for myself.
Yeah.
and
It's not
post.
mindless scrolling.
Yeah, yeah,
But listen, sometimes you have to mindless scroll. And I would
yeah.
like to share that in a previous episode, you brought up the concept of scrolling on Facebook Marketplace and like the Kijijis and the whatever. Girl, if that is not my new obsession, I've got a line on a play kitchen for a really good price.
Did you start doing that because I said that? Did I start
I was
something?
like, that's brilliant. Why am I not looking on the Facebook Market like kids? I'm looking at a
Shoot.
snowsuit. I'm looking at like I
Not
want
only am
play
I taking myself down, but I'm dragging other people with me.
in my mind, I'm like, because Carissa's birthday is coming in October, and then we have Christmas right away.
Yeah.
So our family celebrates Christmas and Nowruz, which is a Persian tradition. So I was like, but for Nowruz, you don't get a gift. Welcome to the needless details, the stuff
I
you
love
don't need to know, but it doesn't matter. So in my mind, I was like, I want to get her a play kitchen. And then I looked at the price of play kitchens and I was like,
I'm not getting a play kitchen.
well, I
Yeah.
can maybe only get a play kitchen this year for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what if I bought a used play kitchen? Like, does she know? Does
Mhm.
she care? If she
No.
wakes up in the morning and it's got a big bow on it,
Yeah.
love mom and dad, like,
Mhm.
maybe there's some stigmatism against buying used things. I don't think that there should be for the cost of
Yeah.
toys and clothing. And like one of the biggest blessings, I know I've taken us on a tangent. We will come back to the point here shortly. But one of the biggest blessings in my motherhood has been my friend Lemore, whose little girls are older than Carissa by about a year, her youngest,
Mhm.
and she just sends us hand-me-downs. And it's like,
Yeah, it's
man,
the best thing ever.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like perfect. It's almost like
Mm.
a little mom economy of its own because we have like this sharing circle of mom.
Stuff. I
Oh,
love that.
so anyways, thank you. You've opened up the power of Facebook Marketplace.
Oh
But
my
like
god.
it's almost like a forage, you
Yeah.
know? It's like a
Yeah.
foraging for the stuff our family needs. So all of
Yeah.
which to say, I don't think that you need to feel guilty about scrolling.
Yeah, and as you're
Seriously.
saying that now, I'm like, is there something that I could have done that but I feel like it
Well,
was
and
just
what
like my
what would you
brain
have
needing a
replaced
break.
it with? Doing laundry?
Yeah, like you can't do laundry, you can't clean when you have a baby in your arms, like and even at night, like laying in bed, I should probably turn my screen off. I will advocate for that. I should not be scrolling before bed. I should be reading then, for sure. For sure.
Hey mom, want to find time to do personal growth together? I do. We have opened a free group for accountability for ourselves and for people like us that want to find even just a little bit of time in our day to focus on our mind, our body, our smile, and our soul together as moms, looking to keep in touch with ourselves and set good examples for our kiddos. So if it sounds like something that might be of interest to you, especially if it sounds like you don't have time for personal growth or for focusing on things that are positive for you, this is 100% the place that you need to be. Just go to joinhearttostart.com and send a join request to the group, and we will see you there. Okay, joinhearttostart.com. Bye.
I think you should not beat yourself up about
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
the end of the day. And I think the whole premise was what I find interesting about what you just said, and then I'll share about my experience
Yeah.
in time audit. What I find interesting about what you just said is you're feeling guilty because you scrolled on your phone, but you were holding a baby the whole time. And then we were both like, what would you do at the time if you weren't holding a baby? Clean a kitchen? Do some laundry? Like the whole premise of this conversation was am I actually not able to find time in my day for myself? Let's check. So it's
Yeah.
two problems. Probably no is the answer,
Yeah.
but also I never default to choosing myself. We grew up in the same world, so I know that's true about you. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
We never default to choosing ourselves,
Yeah.
and it feels challenging, but I do think it's necessary. It's part of our mission. We got to figure it out.
Yes, I agree.
Agree?
I agree. All right, let's hear about your
Oh,
time audit.
right. So I would say friends. I work from home. I have worked from home um, in some capacity or another since 2015. So it's not a COVID response, my working from home.
Uh-huh.
This most recent position that I have worked from home for them since 2019. So like 6 years working from home. And so when you do work from home all of the time and you're diligent about your work and life bleed into each other really easily, you know. Today, I opened my computer to look at something and my work screens were open and I started working on, and I'm like, it's Saturday morning. What am I doing? Right? If
Mhm.
a customer reaches out to me Friday at 7, I will talk to them. Like it just
Yeah.
bleeds into your life. And
Yes.
so, but I really thought to myself, like maybe there's time I'm not using
Yeah.
that I'm not using to my own benefit that I could reuse. And like for clarity, Cara and I have this podcast. We work on this together. It's a project we've been working on together.
Mhm.
My effort on this podcast is whenever Carissa falls asleep till midnight, right? And more recently, she has not been falling asleep till 11 p.m. So it's nothing is getting done, right? So
Yes.
anyways, more to say on that in a moment. More is more, as always. So I did the time audit. There were two things that were really obvious to me. My time audit was like 7 a.m. and I did till like, I don't know, 9:30ish.
Mhm.
There was at no time a time that I could stop and scroll my phone. It just wasn't a thing.
Mhm.
I got up to like get the baby going, change the diaper, get some
Yeah.
breakfast happening, check my work. Like we have our house situated so that she has a really big play space where she's safe and we're sitting in the same room, but I'm like across a gate so I can be working. Like there was no point at which I wasn't doing something for my job, something for my family, or something for Carissa. Like in that entire, so I was so elated to get to the point where I was gone to bed at like 11:30 and could scroll my phone, right? Like elated. But what I will say is there were a couple of things I found interesting. Number one, like part of the reason I asked you about um, did you feel like somebody was secretly watching you and so you overperform,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
In the previous episode, I had a personal epiphany and I'm still trying to work on it, like really, really take it in that I'm an obliger.
Mhm.
I am an obliger. So
Yeah.
if you didn't listen to the last episode, we
Yes.
had a conversation around Gretchen Rubin's book, The Four Tendencies, this whole concept of like, are you someone who will show up for other people? Do you show up for yourself? Do you do equally both? Do you show up for no one? And she's got these four kind of personalities. The obliger is someone who always focuses on taking care of somebody else primarily. And um, I was obligery even to this process. I was like, oh, I got to get all the data down so that Cara and I can have this conversation. It's important for what we're doing. I don't want to let her down. So, and I was like, whoa, like I, the fact that I knew that we would have to talk about this and I would have to like show my
We held
work.
the content. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just air quotes, show my work, like prove it was like I have to prove my value here. It put my obliger-ness into hyperdrive.
Overdrive.
I was like, okay, gotta write it down to the little notes. And then I folded the laundry and then I this and that and the other. There's another concept that they talk about in like businessy podcasts that are like you never get more done than the day before vacation. And how do you
Mhm.
harness that? This was
Mhm.
that for me. I was like, I gotta blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So do I have more time? I don't have a lot of time. That is the
Mhm.
truth. Could I need to find a way to learn to prioritize myself in my time. And I
Mhm.
think because I have to accept the fact that I'm an obliger I have to accept it.
Mhm.
I think I need to figure out a way to use that to my benefit. And so I have been,
Well, what if I was like, "You know what? You need to do a time audit, and I wanna see you taking care of yourself." Would you oblige then?
I don't know because
Sorry.
it's still benefiting me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I think what I need to say is I need Carissa to take care of herself. And I
Mm,
know that she will do what I do. So that's the reason that I need to take care of myself
yes.
because I
Yeah.
feel like it's still about me. If you say do an audit showing how you've taken care of yourself, that's about me.
Yeah.
And here's what I think. I think it's easier to live in the spots that you got than try and change them.
Mhm.
So that's why for me, I was like, I got to figure out how to make this a benefit for Carissa. Like me taking care of myself is showing her. Because what's interesting, I had this vision for myself. My work is online.
Mhm.
I am always on the computer and I'm always either talking to somebody very much in this fashion, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like emailing or texting or messaging. I'm outreaching. I'm in
Yeah.
conversation with people. I'm working on a computer. And then I had this like vision of like, what if I had one of those drones in my house, like on the ceiling, just watching the scene of my day? That's Carissa, right? And what does she see mommy do? Look at a computer all day,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
I have to for her perception of the world, I had to figure that out. And it's
Yes.
hilarious because
Yeah.
that's the premise of our show.
Mhm.
Like your children will take care of themselves the way they see you take care of yourself. Um, I have to figure that piece out for her.
You
So I'm
yeah.
trying to use my tendency to my advantage. Hashtag thank
Yes.
you to Gretchen Rubin for writing that book. Really smart
Yes.
lady.
Yes, very smart.
But the time audit, it threw me into a I gotta show up for the team. I gotta make sure I'm doing this. And like
Mhm.
it also like highlighted some questions to myself where I was like, where am I being taken advantage of? Because
Mm,
this is my tendency and people know this about me and they're
mhm.
using it against
Mhm.
me. That's a whole other topic.
Yes.
But
Yes.
when it
I agree.
comes to like the time audit, I did not have any time. I did not have any time.
And you know what? Like, who is this common, like, enemy? Who is this person who makes us think as moms that we actually are wasting time? Who is doing that to us? Like,
Mom splainer. It's a
mm,
mom splainer.
and I feel like if we like keep comparing ourselves to moms who do it all, then we're just going to assume that we're lazy, you know? Like,
Well,
I don't
and
need that.
define do it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what flashed in my mind when you said all of that?
What?
I have this like um memory, like my childhood memories are very Swiss cheese.
Mm,
But I have this memory of my dad coming home at the end of a day and saying
mhm.
to my mom, "Well, what did you get done today?" Right?
Oh.
And I feel like I have like an
Mm.
inherent fear of what did I get done? Do you do this? Do you do this? Like if you know, and I will share that my partner is incredible. And I don't do this in this relationship, but in previous relationships, when I know my partner is coming home, I do like a fear clean of the house.
Oh my gosh, I did that last night because Steve was gone all week and I was like, "Oh," and he's a clean freak, so I'm like,
I gotta prove that I did something and that I took care of this. I don't want him
yeah.
to think like,
Uh,
and
uh-huh.
why is it that we don't see a home with children in it that is in disarray and think, man, it's been busy in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead, we're like, oh, they're not doing anything. The
Yeah.
evidence of doing things is all around you.
He's in the mess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And going back to too, like, and my scrolling, like, if you're a mom out there who's scrolling, like, you're not broken if you scroll. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, your brain
Yeah.
just needs a
You need a
rest.
break, girl.
Yeah.
Well, and so part of this whole, like, what tweaked this conversation was my struggle of, like, getting back to an exercise routine and can I find time? And
Mhm.
my reality, my current real I think first of all, 2 things. I think I have to make the time and
Mm.
stick to
Yes.
the time, and I
Yes.
tie it to, like, the benefit
Mhm.
for Christmas so that I know that I'll do it. But the
Yeah.
other thing is, and I know there's other moms that are living this right now, by the
Yeah.
time you have the time, all
Yeah.
you can do is scroll. You're zonked. Like, you should have
Mhm.
I'll send you the list. It was
Mhm.
stupid. I had an alarm going off every 30 minutes to write things down, and it was literally like I will say, we did walk to the park
Yeah.
at
Oh,
one
that's nice. That's
there was
nice.
that.
That's
That
nice.
that did happen.
Yeah.
But I walked to the park
Yeah.
because my other half and my stepson were playing volleyball in the park, and I didn't want them to think we weren't gonna show up. So
Oh.
it's still, like,
Yep. You're
I
still
mean,
doing that for others.
reviewing this with my therapist,
Mhm.
shit, you know? Holy smokes. Anyway.
Well, and moms, like, if you keep on thinking like, "Oh, I have time, I gotta find more time," or like, I'm being lazy, maybe there is something I can do." What's gonna happen if you keep acting like this, if you ignore it, is you're just gonna burn out and or keep like yeah.
And why is it that we demonize rest?
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
this TikTok, and it shocker in my scrolls, and it
Yes.
said, "Do you live in a sleep respect house or a sleep shame house?" I
Mm.
think we talked about this before, and
Mm.
I grew up in a rest shame house. What are you
Mm.
doing? You're not doing anything. Get up.
Mhm.
My dad used to vacuum next to my head Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Oh, you're up, right?
Yes. Yes.
What? And
Oh.
like, what is it that makes us feel like we have to justify taking care of ourselves or resting or like our automatic mind, even in this conversation when we were like, if we did have time, we could have cleaned the kitchen. What
Mhm.
is that? How about I could
Yeah.
have like gone for a walk or had a stretch or listened to music that I like or read a book
Yeah.
or like
Did something
worked
for you to
on this
go for more of a
like
walk.
yeah,
Yeah.
and doodle.
Well,
I don't think we've
honestly,
solved this problem, but we've been honest about it. So I'm glad that
yes,
we
and
did.
I feel like when we know the real story of our time and we can be honest with ourselves, it
Mhm.
comes like freedom, you know? Like, I feel better now, like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna scroll.
And it makes it easier to question, to ask the question,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have this 20 minutes. Should I do something for myself?
Mhm. Mhm.
You know?
Yes, I should. Alright.
Feels good. That one felt good.
Okay, so next week we're talking about the secret to chasing big goals when motherhood leaves you with no time.
Ooh.
I'm
Ooh.
excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
I have a couple of things to say already.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm excited to hear it.
Shocking. Shocking. A couple of things to say. Anywho, interrupty. I am interrupty and proud of it.
Oh boy. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Your mom enough.
You're mom enough.
Bye.
Bye.
Love this combo? Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And share with a mom who needs to hear it.
And if you're craving a deeper connection, come find us in the Heart to Start group.
Because the real work of motherhood,
It's becoming whole while you raise tiny humans.
And that's exactly what we're doing together.
Go to joinheartthestart.com and get in the group.
If this episode gave you a reality check on your time, we hear you. Share it with a mom who is beating herself up for not doing more and trying to squeeze more kitchen cleaning time into her spare time. Share it with her because we need to stick together on this one.
Oh boy. And if you're ready to ditch the guilt and get the tools that actually fit for your season, then come hang out with us in our free Facebook group. And you can get access to that by going to joinhearttostart.com to get in the group.
Yeah, come and see us. And you know that thing where something happens in your day and you get so angry, you just feel like you're going to snap all your crayons? Well, We we
Or
have
rip your hair
2.
out?
We have 2, but we have cracked the code. If you go to yourmomenough.com/stop, you can grab your copy of Mom Needs a Minute: What to Do When Big Feelings Hijack Your Day, but you still have to be a mom.
Oh, boy. Because you always still have to be a mom.
Word.
Can't get out of that one.
No.
All right.
You're mom enough.
You're mom enough, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.